I'm here with George Massenburg, who graciously stopped by the booth today to talk about our new Chromatic series of microphones.
My objective is to capture the live sound. So right off the top, the CU44X with direct output is really one of the most amazing mics I'd ever heard. And still, it's my go-to condenser overhead on drums. And it's just better. It's just better than anything else condenser that I've used in my career. The CM100K is the answer to something I never thought I'd hear, with extended range and super accurate transient response, the ability to hear the difference in a 384 kilohertz recording that these microphones offer, and it's a naturalness and a transparency, and I'll keep using that term, but it means transparent to the moment, transparent to the performance. That's what it sounds like. Remember that guy I told you with the harpsichord, and
right.
He was a harpsichord player, and I had used a couple of CO100Ks on a 16th century harpsichord, and it was amazing in its reveal. Just about every mic I come across from Sanken is worth a listen. It's going to sound good on something.
So what instruments are you using 100Ks on? What have you, in your experience?
Well, it's the go-to drum overhead. It's the go-to Decatree. It's my go-to Decatree for Omnis. For the most natural 5-1 array, you know, it's that polyhymnia setup, the Everporter setup with 3 CO100Ks and 2 CO100Ks in the back. It's just it's a magical representation of a 5-1 space. So that's my go-to mic for 5-1. Tight mics.
Acoustic guitar?
CU44Xs, not
right.
when I have the CU44Xs, because CU44Xs have the body that you need to take away. But for acoustic guitar, pretty much in up-down, XY up-down.
Right.
And just move them until you get the warmth that you need. It's an amazing mic because the proximity effect is reduced compared to a single big capsule.
Piano?
Piano's back to CU44X.
Right.
When you get a new mic, how do you test it to see if you like it? It takes me a long time.
Yeah.
But in general, I'll throw a mic at everything.
Right.
You know, try it on banjo, try a mic at everything. You kind of get a feeling for where certain mics work, and in general, tight miking is a special situation. So CA100, maybe you're thinking acoustic guitar, like if it's a single classical or flamenco guitar, it'd be the CA100 because it's Omni. But generally, I try it on everything. I try to try it on everything.
What's the importance of off-axis response?
Phenomenally important, and that's why we like the CM100K. Off-axis response is your world in the studio, especially with a tight snare drum. It's what does the hi-hat do? And there have been mics in history, like famously the C500 Sony, which sounds so good on axis and so bloody horrible picking up hi-hat leakage. Tremendously important. And that's why I like CO100 for drum overheads, because it's even-handed. Beautiful off-axis response. The challenge is to find a better way to do high-resolution audio, because we're talking about these things that really use these microphones, especially CO100Ks, to demonstrate the benefits of high-resolution audio. I mean, you got to have something there first,
right.
You know,
right.
before you send it out in high resolution. So
if you're recording with a 100K and you're recording at 192, can you explain what the benefit might be for the layperson?
The benefit is extended listening. These errors, these artifacts build up. You know, crappy frequency response and bad bandwidth, lack of transient response, lack of a rich acoustical space. These rich spaces grow with sample rates. The things that you hear, like Morten Lindberg doing it, 384, you close your mind, you're walking into history, you're walking into an acoustic soundscape that you want to live in. that is friendly and warm and immersive. These only make that better. They make it more accessible.
Overall, how would you describe the Sanken range?
Overall,
the chromatic range.
It's the Sanken team that I like better. It's the accessibility to guys that'll listen to you and take feedback. The experience with the CM100Ks and those guys getting the output stage exactly right, man, that meant everything to me. And I use it every day. I benefit from it every day. To have that ability to talk to the team
sure.
meant everything. It was really great.
So what's your favorite EQ?
My favorite EQ is the MDW EQ5 in any of its platforms. You've heard of that?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Actually, it's quite nice.
It's pretty good. It's set the standard in EQ performance.